Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. DarthVadersNan here, and this is Firewatch. Just downloaded it from the store because I was bored, and I remember this looked quite interesting. What I've seen of it so far, haven't seen a hell of a lot. Know absolutely nothing about it. Story, what you do. So we'll just jump in and have a look, see what happens. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. You see Julia? You see, I see Julia? I'm not seeing Julia yet. Okay. Press the button. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So what's your major? You're pretty. Guess I've got to choose. You slur the word major and it smells like Coors Light. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Who splits a cheeseburger? Oh, here we go, backpack. Backpack, backpack. What do these buttons do? Nothing. Nope. Oh, zoom. What else we got? Sprint, was that? Have we got jump or anything? Jump, any? Nope. Nothing. Nothing yet. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. Oh, God. There's scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Well, I prefer beagles to German Shepherds, I think. So might have to go with the beagle, I think. Name's him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgot about the other one. Julia loves him, you love him too. Ah, Bucket the Beagle. 1979, you talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 PM, and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Well, they're alright, I say, but I couldn't eat a whole one. No, actually, kids are alright. I grew up with them. Went to school with quite a lot of them as well. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple of little idiots. Yeah, I've got kids. That'd be pretty good. Or why rush? Nah, pretty good, yeah. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough, it's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. That's a good habit to get into. You're absolutely right, dear. Yes, dear. Can make life a lot fucking easier sometimes if you just go, yes, dear. Yes, dear. Right. Where are we? Where was that Zoom button? We are... There's no you are here bit. There's no arrow saying you are here. Terrific. The fuck are we then? Thoroughfare trail not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Well, what's the worst that could happen? "1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Fucking cheek. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Get mad or ignore her. Yeah, ignore her. Fuck her. You don't touch each other all night. Oh, boo. Next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Sulking. 'Cause she had a fun night out. And you didn't. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Pose and flex like He-Man, or frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. It's got to be He-Man. He-Man, you look awesome. Yes, I fucking do. Oh, looks like the sun's going down. Better find me somewhere to camp up. Place looks really nice. I wonder how much of it you can actually explore. There's 2 forks. 8 more miles? Never a fucking laugh. Yep. There goes the sun. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night. That sounds wrong. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. The bastard. Oh, Bucket gets kicked. Fuck, dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. Do you scare him away or beat his goddamn face in? Bit of a no-brainer. Yeah. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Well, wuss. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Oh, literally a different path. Not a life path. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move and get a job as a chair. You absolutely do not. Convince her to take the job or agree if she commutes back and forth. Commute, yeah. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. It sucks. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees and flies back to Boulder 3 times a year. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Okay. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say guys should talk to someone about it? Or you make macaroni and drink wine? Yeah, no. Be sensible there, I think. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they're worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. Fuck! We both decide to keep a secret. This story's turning to shit. Oh, there's me! He-Man! Cock out and everything, look. Balls to the wind. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to university. Hmm. 87. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class, her research is in shambles, she drives her car to the next town for no reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. She's fucked in the head is what she is. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love and after 5 minutes goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. Haha. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests Julia lives somewhere with 24-hour care. It sits with you for a couple of months. Move her into full-time care or take care of her by yourself. Full-time care. I can't do it, I've got this to do. I've already got 2 kids she don't know about. Steady. Oh, hello dear. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. And so it begins. You go to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, "If you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I'll cut your balls off." You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. (1989) Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits every day. You go with her sometimes. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Ah, like that is it? Months go by. Bucket dies. Kicks the bucket. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind you believe it's because you see her less, and seeing her less makes her forget you more. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. And here we go. Is that all that bit done? That got a bit fucking dark, didn't it? Dismal and bleak and miserable. What have we got here? Miles and miles and miles of rocks and trees and hills. Is that the toilet? Seriously, I want to go to the toilet. I've got to fucking run all the way down there. Alright, where's the door then? Did I walk past the door? Guess so. Aha! Turn on the power. Power on!
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Don't do that, love.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
In a minute. Been there in a minute.
Hello, Two Forks, come back. Pick up your radio.
Yeah, been there in a minute, love. Says singular mind. Right. Ooh, desk drawer. Yeah. Right, see what she's got to say then. Previous reply, next reply. Hang on. Yeah, speak.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Oh. You killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against your mum. Nobody back home can
You're just gonna wait me out on this?
stand her.
Fine. But I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you.
Go on then.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. But maybe you just really like trees.
Yep.
Maybe it's... Gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish.
Oh, yeah.
A tree fetish.
Oh yeah.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job. Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language.
Hey!
lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No?
Are those fucking fireworks?
West. That's west.
I
No.
need you to confirm. Do you see them?
No. No fireworks there, love.
Seriously,
You're just
are
getting...
you seeing this?
No, you're just getting worked up over the sound of my voice, mate. But, oh, wait a minute. No, there are fireworks.
Henry?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
Alright, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Cool.
Secure.
Shut up.
Shut up. Right. So we got to go and stop a bunch of oiks from setting off fireworks in the forest because it's a fire hazard. But that's gonna have to wait till next time. So there you have it, guys. Part 1 of Firewatch. We made it to day 1. Woo! Got our first assignment. Pity we couldn't have got it done this episode, but hey, time flies when you're having fun. Speaking of which, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will say see you all next time. DarthVadersNan signing off.